Introducing the new Jeep Wrangler and Jeep Gladiator High Altitude. Highlight edition with a customized look. These new Jeeps are unmistakable thanks to their exterior details. Body color fenders, body color mirrors, body color door handles, body color bumpers. What a great look this Jeep has. 28 wheels for the first time on a Wrangler and a Gladiator. Full suite of exterior LED lighting. High altitude interior features full leather quilted seating, including a leather wrap dash and door panels, and of course, latest tech and entertainment features to keep you connected in the city and on the trail. These high altitude models are a direct response to customers who continue to ask for even more luxurious materials, premium content, technology in the most capable Jeep vehicles we've ever offered. Just like the ultra premium Jeep Grand Cherokee High Altitude, these special editions will surely turn heads. Next up is another Jeep that proves that we are a brand listening to our customers. This vehicle answers the call from our owners who are modifying their vehicles to go fast in the sand versus slow on the trail. For those who have asked for a different kind of specialty and capability, build on our already proven trail-rated 4x4 leadership and take standards and speed into that equation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the newest member of the Jeep family. Introducing the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Mohave. This thing looks great. The ultimate high-performance off-road mid-size pickup truck, and the first ever desert-rated Jeep. The freedom to go anywhere and do anything has always defined the Jeep brand. And nearly 20 years ago, we announced the first Rubicon, and with it, we debuted our trail-rated criteria. Think of that Rubicon as the first cousin to this Gladiator Mohave, as the top of a different kind of capability. The Gladiator is already the most capable Jeep midsize pickup truck ever. In fact, Gladiator has recently completed a successful off-road racing season at the oldest and most prestigious off-road competition. Score's annual Baja 1000 race, Gladiator secured a class win and a championship. For a brand that likes to prove it, Gladiator backs it up. We took this foundation and now take it to the next level. Gladiator Mohave has the mechanics to master high-speed off-road desert and sand terrains. Now, high speed and desert don't usually go together, but Jeep now unites them. Mohave's four-wheel drive system has been modified to allow 4-low at a maximum speed of 50 miles an hour. To give you some context, our Rubicon tops out in 4-low at 32 miles an hour. And remember, we're talking about performance in deep sand. The desert-rated Mohave is specially engineered to be the ultimate sand storing machine. Similar to the criteria a Jeep must meet to be designated trail-rated, the desert-rated badge is earned by excelling in 5 categories. Because this is more than just a badge, this is a Jeep badge, earned by a specific set of criteria and reinforced by Jeep engineers. First, criteria is ride, control, and stability. Because let's face it, when it comes to shifting sand, remaining in control is critical, and Gladiator has a desert-tuned suspension. Criteria number 2 is traction. Mohave can handle the job with its proven command track 4x4 system that features a 2-speed T-case, a 272-to-1 low range, a heavy-duty 3rd gen Dana 44, and a 410 rear axle with electronic locking rear diffs. Third is ground clearance, with best-in-class approach, departure, and of course ground clearance. The Mohave can climb and crest the craziest dunes without any hang-ups. Fourth criteria is maneuverability. Nimble and responsive handling allows Mohave to climb extreme angles, and Gladiator's best-in-class 21 inches of articulation allows you to maneuver through the changing terrains at any speed. Now obviously the 5th one is desert prowess. This is mandatory. You don't get the badge unless you can withstand brutal heat, coarse sand, loose gravel, and intrusive dust that makes the grueling desert and sand environments. Mohave has been tested and proven across the globe in these conditions. Gladiator Mohave checks all these desert-rated boxes, and then it checks some more. Jeep engineers have equipped Mohave with specially tuned high-performance Fox 2.5-inch internal bypass shocks to maximize handling and comfort and bottom-out resistance on high speeds and sand runs. Front and rear external shocks, reservoirs prevent shock fade over long, fast runs through intense conditions at extreme temperatures. Mohave uses the industry's first Fox front hydraulic jounce bumpers, and the combined result is increased dampening performance and amazing bottom-out control. The Gladiator also has a 1/2-inch increase in track to provide more stability. The frame and axles have been reinforced, and Mohave also features a front suspension lift. It's an aggressive, and sorry it's the back, but it does have a front suspension lift, and front skid plates, stronger axles, cast iron steering, and knuckles. The Mohave gets 33-inch Vulcan Wild Peak all-terrain tires, and a desert-rated off-road plus setting switch that optimizes performance in sand, adjusting throttle, transmission, shift points, traction control for peak performance on high-speed passes and sand dunes. For the first time, drivers will be able to lock their rear axle in 4-high. For those who have been in deep sand, they know that extra wheel speed is needed for maximum 4-wheel drive performance, and Mohave delivers. And remember, Gladiator is a true truck that provides 1,200 pounds of payload and 6,000 pounds of towing capacity. Also has an available forward-facing off-road camera to help you peek over the crest of the dunes. Powering Mohave is a 3.6 Pentastar V6 that kicks out 285 horsepower and a broadband 260 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed automatic is standard, and a 6-speed manual is, other way around. 8-speed automatic is available and a 6-speed manual is standard. Mohave gets a new steel hood, and its Mohave decal and desert-rated badges leave no doubt about this truck's purpose. Exclusive wheels and sand slider side rails set the pace in the stand. Orange tow hooks and accents signal you're driving a Mohave. Inside modifications for this desert-rated Jeep are also performance-based. A competition-inspired leather-wrapped steering wheel featuring thumb bumps so the driver always knows where they are on the wheel. Front seats are designed to be more aggressive with new bolsters that will keep the driver planted when cornering hard or pushing through the hardest sand berms. Another smart detail is the color of these seats. They're available in light gray. These seats are spec for the hot sun environment. We're proud to bring this capability to our desert-loving enthusiasts. Jeep Gladiator Mohave is a purpose-built 4x4 specialist, and desert-rated is the criteria we have to measure and convey that 4x4 leadership. For nearly 80 years, Jeep has set the standard for true off-road performance. A brand that is known for overall capability and rock crawling will now also take the leadership position for climbing dunes. Gladiator Mohave rightfully inherits the Jeep brand's capability to do anything, delivering a brand of freedom, adventure, authenticity, and passion that you won't find where else. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold for press photography. You are now welcome to join us on the stage.
Shoot out of research now.
Sorry?
That's easy.
Bring new changes to their vehicles that are currently existing on the marketplace, but they're adding cool features to it. So as a Jeep, they're going bigger wheels, bigger tires, they're getting more color options, more trim level. All the things that you look for when wanting to buy off-road or aftermarket vehicle. This doesn't have Fox racing shocks on it, things that set itself apart from others in the market. Toyota is showing off a series of cool super today. It's slightly defining colors. Not to mention 7 other vehicles that are all receiving some form of different trim levels or tackling. Different colors, a lot of excitement. Jaguar showing off their F-Type here, single exhaust. I saw it earlier in the week. The thing is just sexy. It's a very beautiful vehicle. Of course, there's going to be a lot of things for customers to do when they come down here to the auto show. One of the great features, my shoulder over here, you can't quite see it, but Jeep is going to provide an opportunity for consumers because it's snowing outside to take it to a single everything. Toyota is also doing the same thing. This morning showcased their all-new Ford GT. It's a carbon fiber edition, which is what makes it special. Not to mention the Ford Mach-E as well. As you can see, auto shows are all about scrums. And the minute the press conference was over, we were able to see the journalists make their way up to the stage. I'm going to do something special here. I'm going to get Jim Morrison over here. I promise I'm going to bring it to you here in a quick second. I'm going to give my mic away. I'm going to go get him for a second. Hold on.
Okay, thanks.
Sometimes on live television, you have to just do what you got to do to get that interview. So we're going to get Jim. I'm going to give you guys a quick look here at the Mohave. They filmed this vehicle out in the Mohave Desert. As we were noting earlier, it's got a great exterior design to this vehicle. They really showcase a couple other items here to show you.
Y vamos a
This
ver.
is registered off-road. It's a Jeep. We know it. Electric. What is happening? You guys are getting
Una foto para los agradecimientos.